Okay. So transformer stage. So there are so many options here. We can perform various data operations like data validations, creating variables. There are so many functions like data type conversion and string functions, looping variables, and all. Okay, so here we will see ongoing. We will see all the features in transformer stage. Okay, so it's like there are so many functions. Okay, filter this we will discuss maybe tomorrow session. Okay, and external filter tomorrow. We'll see to filter concepts tomorrow session. So now database connectors. Okay, so to connect to DB from DataStage, what are the things required? To connect to DB, what are the things required? For any DB, we require a server name. Okay, so normally in real-time environment, to connect to any DB, like we have three or four environments like dev, QA. So dev means only the development activity will take place, and QA, quality assurance. So here the testing team major contribution will be there to test all the development scenarios, test validations, data validation, and all majority it will be done in QA environment. And the next one is pre-production. So that is UAT, users acceptance testing. So there will be test all the business cases. Okay. So in the UAT environment and everything is fine, then we deploy the code into production. So here we have four, each environment, there will be proper login credentials. So here they will be having a server name. Okay, so server name will be there. Server name, then user ID, username, password. Okay, so to log in any DB, we require username and password. So how you are logging into VMware DataStage, right? So there will be, here you can see the host name. Okay, so that is server name and user ID and password. Username is isadmin and password is I have shared with you, right? So that is the password and account connectivity. Sometimes if you're connecting to which database, particular stage, I need to connect to so-and-so database. So there will be different DB schema. So, okay, for example, staging area, extracting data from source to staging area. Okay. And few cloud accounts, like they will be creating an account. Okay. So that account entry should be provided here in the connectors. Okay. So these are the four mandatory things: server name, user ID, password, and account connectivity, account setup, the account name. Okay. So these are the key things required actually. And cloud database, if you see here, we have AWS, Azure, Snowflake, and BigQuery. Okay. So here I will show you how we can connect with BigQuery. Okay, I will share a document as I committed. Okay, and for Azure and AWS, the process is same. How we connect with Snowflake also. So here for connecting any DB, the process is same. You need server name, account ID, account information, and username and password. Okay. So now let's see. Let's see here. So there will be array size and record count. Default is 2000 bytes. If it is more than that, and it has to be increased as per the data extraction. It may be a source. Okay. And while loading into target, while writing into target, we have to see the possibility of how much data that you are going to load it in a table. So according to that, we can increase the setup. Okay. So now let's see. Let's log in to DataStage. Okay. So let's maximize this. Okay, you can see my screen, right? Yeah. So now log into designer point. Okay. So here you can see the host name. That is the server name, user ID. You can see yes, admin password I entered. And in while logging to DataStage, the which project you are going to log in. Okay. So you need to choose from the drop down list. So normally there will be a project group access. Okay. So you'll be providing access to that particular group. Where in that group, what are the projects that can be accessed? Okay, so that and all will be admin will take care of. Okay, so now let's see. Let's work on Oracle connector today. New, go to new job. Okay, so what we will do? We will we will load the data from Oracle DB. We'll load the data into Oracle DB and also we'll extract the data from Oracle DB. So now what you can do is go to database, go to database here, drag and drop. And you can use transformer. So drag and drop here, transformer. Again, drag and drop database. Okay. So now let's make a connectivity. Okay. So let me log into DB. So here our VM comes with two databases. One is Oracle. Okay, so logging into Oracle. And I will log into DB2 as well. So that I want to show other DB. Okay. So this is Oracle. So let me log into DB2. So here you need to select this one. Xmeta. Click on login. So here you can need to pick the server DSAD. Okay. So these are the tables that we have created. Okay. So let's use DB2 also. Okay. Now let's make a connectivity. So here in Oracle DB already we have some few tables, right? So this is DB2. So already here we have two tables. Now, how we can import the table definition? Okay. So to import the table definition, what first of all, what you need to do? You need to go to. So here we have to define this. Okay, so server name. Server name is VARCL. VMware server name is VARCL. Okay, and other one is Scott. Okay, and there is a name password. I change it to Tiger12. Okay, so if you're using VM, you have to change the password within 1 week after the VMware account is set up. Okay, and or if you're finding which type of data that you are going to read, you are executing any PL SQL statement or select statement from the SQL. Okay, so let's choose SQL. Here you can write our own SQL statement. So generate the SQL during the runtime. If you choose No means what happens is here basically it will basically what happens, you have to write your own SQL statement. If you choose no, if you choose yes means here the select here automatically the system will generate the SQL statement by its own. And if I choose no, what happens here? You have to write your own SQL statement. So let's choose yes and mention, just we need to mention the table name. So if you mention the table name, all the columns has to be defined in that table. Okay. And my requirement is to not to pull entire data in the table. Okay. So there are some criteria, there are some filter conditions, and we need only the specific columns. We need only a specific columns. Okay. So when we have specific columns, so data extracted criteria, then we can generate runtime SQL instead of runtime SQL, you can create our own SQL statement. So that we will do in next exercise. Okay. So now let's choose any of the table here. Okay. So Oracle, let's choose the CMP data report. Okay. So here we have here we have we have all the employee number, name, job. So here we have all the fields. So now I need to import this table. Okay. So here already we need to define these things here. Okay. So just drag and drop the table name. Okay. Copy that. Control X. Enter the table here. Okay. So then the other things here. Let's discuss this here. Record count. So default record count and array count default is 2000. If your data volume is high, if you are extracting in millions, then you can change this array size and record count size. Okay. So if you have if the data is more, then you can increase 20,000 or 2 lakhs. So according to the data volume, you can increase this record count and array size. Okay. So if it is less than 1,000 records, if it is 10,000, if it is below 1 lakh, you can consider default, you can keep as default one, 2000, 2000. Okay. And also here there is some other action item that you need to take. So run before and after SQL statements. Okay. So when you choose this, what happens here basically? Before SQL statement, after SQL statement. So here what happens in before SQL statement and after SQL statement? Okay. So here in this before SQL statement, before extracting the data from that particular table, if you want to perform any action on the table before extraction. Okay. So after extraction, what do you want to perform? Here you have to write the SQL statement before. So this is before, this is after. Okay. So node wise. So I'm not performing anything. Let it be keep yes, no. Okay. So now we need to define the columns. So this is the way to extract the data from database connectors from source. Okay, so here now we have to define the column names. So these are the properties we have to define. This is similar for other databases also, like DB2, Teradata, Sybase. Okay, even for cloud also it's similar, but cloud defining the cloud connector is somewhat vary compared to normal this traditional RDBMSs. Okay, so now let's see how we can define the columns here. Okay, so before that, already here in table definition, okay, so here you can see plugin metadata. Okay, let's go to repository. Okay, so plugin metadata. So this is for Oracle. So delete this. So here totally we have almost 10 tables. So I want to delete that and I want to re-import again. So delete this. It's we are deleting the existing table definitions. Okay. Yeah, so that has been deleted. And here we have a database. What is this? So nothing is here on transaction status. Okay. So we can delete this as well. Or read only. Oh, okay. So you are the admin. Okay. So I have given admin access also for you all. So orchestrate schema. This is for data sets and file sets. Okay. Yesterday session, I have gone through this, how to import the table definition for file set and data set. Now I am deleting that. Okay. Now let's import the table definition. So now go to columns. So for this table, we need to import the table definition. Okay. So now click on load. Okay. So go to definition. So here to work with databases, we have up two options. One option is ODBC table definition. So this ODBC setup needs to be done to connect to ODBC table definition. Another one is plugin metadata. So plugin metadata has few selected DBs where we can import the table definition. Okay. So here, what are the DBs? It has Informix DB2, Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, Sybase, and Teradata. So ours is Oracle. Choose Oracle and click on OK. Once you click on OK, a new window will be opened here. So here we have to enter the data source name, that is server name ORCL, and user ID Scott and Tiger12. Okay. Now click on next. So if you enter wrong password, it won't allow you inside. Okay. So you have to enter the right password and click on next. Okay. So here you need to choose the owner list. There are a lot many owners here. So you need to choose Scott is the owner. Click on next. Okay. So here you can see the list of tables. So what is the table that we are extracting here? We are extracting EMP data report. Okay. So you can choose the list of tables here, EMP data report. EMP data report. This one. Okay. And click on import. Okay. So here you can see the plugin EMP data. I want to import few more tables. The same exercise. Now go to import table definition, plugin metadata. Choose Oracle. Okay. So here you can choose, you can enter the server name ORCL Scott Tiger 12. Tiger 12. Could choose the owner list, Scott. And here the list of tables available here. Okay, so I want to import all the tables. Okay, what and all we have in the DB. Bonus, customer dimension, type 2, type 3, department, EMP, department data. Okay, click on import. The selected tables, click on the selected tables that you want to import and click on import. Just to okay. So if already is there means what happens is it will ask us to overwrite. Okay. If you click yes to means it will be overwritten, the existing definition. Okay. Okay. So we need to choose our table. Our table is this one, right? You can see all the list of tables. So we need to choose the our table. Click on OK. So this is the way to import the table definition, guys. Okay. So if you want to define columns, for example, in real time, what happens is there are 100 columns in a table. You cannot enter 100 columns manually, so it will take a lot of time. So this is the automation process. Okay, I have shown you the steps. Okay, so even if you choose audit BC table definition, the process is same. Like you need to enter the DSN name, username and password. Okay, so click on okay. So here enter all the columns here. I want all the columns. Okay, no, I don't want to convert the big integer. So that is the reason I choose no. So here you can choose integer, salary. So let's see this, how the data. Salary is 10, okay. Yeah, so let it be. So here manager ID is also integer. And department number. You need to choose, okay. So it will give the default this thing. You need to choose the length accordingly, okay. Yeah, this is fine. Others, salary, commission. Department number is integer 2. Okay. So now click on OK. So this is the way to define. Now click on OK. And now double click here. So here I don't need all the columns. I need only few selected columns. Okay. So we are loading data into 2 tables. One is Oracle table, Oracle tab, tab means table, and this one is DB2, DB2 tab. Okay. So here If you want to extract all the columns, you can extract, or you can uh, drop few columns. Okay, so here let's see employee number, name, job, MJ hire date, salary, commission, department number, department name, location, salary, total salary. Okay, so we required all the columns. Let's consider all the columns. Okay. Yeah, so here let's consider all the columns here also. Okay. So now click on OK. Now let's define the same. Okay. Server name warcl Scott. Tiger 1 2. Okay. So here let's create the new table, or you can use the existing table. So you cannot use the same source table. What you can do, there is another table. Mm, okay, so this both tables looks like similar. Like export the result to Excel. So there might be somewhat difference. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's use this table as a target. Okay, and we will use replace. Replace means it will drop the table and create the new table again. Okay, so let's use this table. What happened? So table action here you can use replace. Okay. So create means it will create the table. Truncate means data will be removed and structure remains the same and new data will be inserted. Append means already table is there, data is there in the table, and it will append the data, whatever the data that you are going to extract from source and load it into table. Okay. Replace means existing table will be dropped off. New table will be created. Generate create statement at the runtime. Yes. Abort when the table statement fails. You can abort the job. Generate drop table if required at the runtime. Yes. Abort when the table drop statement fail. Yes. Okay, we need to abort the job. And performance table action first. Yes. Performance, these things. So here other things are like record count, rest of the things are similar what we have discussed in the source. So here we have another option like handling this the SQL statement. Okay, after execution. Okay, so after run, for example, if you normally in Teradata or Oracle or DB, so if you want to update the stats, so once the data is loaded, we need to update the collect stats. So that time you can pass the collect stat SQL statement. Set the syntax here. And before loading the data, if you want to perform any before operation, that you can consider. Okay. So at present, set this to no. Okay. Now click on OK. Okay. So we have defined this. Click on OK. Okay. So let's create the same table in DB2 also. First, you need to check whether this DB2 has this table or not. Select start from So here table view does not exist. We can create this table. Okay. So now let's define the things in DB2. So here we need to choose from the database. So the instance is xmeta. So here you can write xmet, xmeta, and generate the SQL during the runtime. Yes. Okay. Provide the table name. Table action here you can create the new table. Okay. So click on OK. So here we have defined source and target. Now save this. So this is exercise 8. Okay. So click on save. Now save, compile, and run this job. Already we have saved. Then click on compile. If you click on run button, it will ask us to compile first. So compile now. Okay. So here, when I run the job, the data has been extracted here. Okay. So now let's see the table has been created here. Okay. So let's run DB2 SQL statement. Click on run. So now you can see. Okay. Now let's see in Oracle. So right click, click on select. So 15 records has been added. Okay. So this is one way where we can extract from table to load it into multiple different DBs. Okay. So here you can use copy also, because if you are not using any data transformation like stage variables, so here you can use copy. So when you use copy means the performance of the job will improve. So now what we can do is we can write a select statement in the source. Okay, so click on save. So this is the table. I want to write a select statement. Okay, so select star from this table. Okay, so all the columns, what and all the list is there, so that will be displayed. So I want only few specific columns. Okay, so or I want all the, if you want to write any select statement, instead of mentioning the table name. So here generate the SQL during the runtime. Click on yes. Here you can mention the that select statement. Okay. So here I'm building the select statement. This another way is like let's go to director. We can see what are the list, the DB list. I mean, the column list you can see in the log. So this is the earlier job. Right click, view log. So here you can see the insert statement, or you can see the list of columns, or in while create. So there's an insert statement here also is there. Copy this to a notepad. Okay. Employee number, name, job, manager ID, hire date, salary, commission, department number, department name, location, total salary. Okay. So these are the fields. Okay. Now copy this and go to DB and execute here. Okay. Select columns from table name, EMP data report. Okay. So now if you want to apply filter condition, department number is equals to 10. Internet got disconnected. Hey, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Actually, system got restarted. Okay. So the VM has gone. I will show you tomorrow this next exercise. Okay, so sorry for the inconvenience. And I want to give some tips how we can open the VMware on daily basis. Okay. So here, this video has 14 minutes duration. So here I will be showing step by step how we can install DataStage VMware, okay, on daily basis. Okay, so once the installation gets completed, let's follow this video and we'll close the session for today. So this is an alert. So this is an alert, like it is asking us to upgrade the latest VMware Workstation Pro. So that is not required. Okay. So whatever you install, right? So that will be sufficient. Icons. Stable. Okay, so here you have to now looking it. So after the internet connection is stable, right? So then you have to wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's see. Whatever. Wait for 12 to 15 minutes, okay? Continue to this website. Okay. Until until this icons, if you're able to open, then only you can able to log into DataStage, okay? So make sure of take care of the steps. Yeah, now it has log in the design. This is the way to connect to log into DataStage. Okay. So, so that's it, guys. So we'll continue tomorrow, the where you left, where we have left, like SQL connectors, how we can extract the data from with the SQL statement. So that we will see in tomorrow's session. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day. Stopping the recording.